BTS News Today. Shocking news comes from the world of K-pop today. Jimin, one of the BTS members known for his warm smile and gentle personality, he was reported to have been rushed to hospital suddenly. The news spread quickly on social media and shocked millions of soldiers around the world and filled with worry. In fact, Jungkook Magne is also Jimin's closest friend. She couldn't hold back the tears when she heard the news, according to a preliminary report released by the agency Big Hit Music. Jimin experienced physical instability after undergoing a fairly dense activity. Although it is not explained in detail what are the exact causes that make him have to receive intensive care, internal sources said that Jimin had complained of shortness of breath and severe fatigue before finally being taken to the hospital by staff. The incident occurred suddenly and triggered a small panic among the staff and fans who could see firsthand when Jimin was taken by ambulance from a secret filming location that is still kept secret. Some eyewitnesses said that Jimin's face looked pale and he looked limp. "Can't even walk on my own." But the most thrilling moment came from Jungkook. A source at the site said that Jungkook immediately left the schedule, the training after getting the news about Jimin. Without much talk, he went to the hospital and was seen in tears when he entered the emergency room. He looked devastated. His face was full of worry. "That's not the Jungkook we used to see on stage," said one of the hospital officials. The hashtags #GetWellSoonJimin and #WeLoveYouJimin instantly became the #1 trending globally, just minutes after the news broke. Armies from around the world flooded social media with prayers, hope, and moral support for Jimin's recovery. Some even hold online prayer gatherings. Show how much you love your idol. Big Hit Music later released an official statement. "We can confirm that Park Jimin is currently undergoing further medical examinations. Please understanding and support from the fans. We will provide updates as soon as there are clear developments." Concerns also came from other BTS members. Although most are serving in the military, the members have reportedly been contacted by management. RM, Jin, and Suga each send Jimin a private message through the staff, which is then distributed to Jungkook so that he can read it directly. Jimin is still in recovery. Until this news was revealed, Jimin's condition was said to be more stable, although still have to undergo further medical observation. Jungkook is reportedly still in the hospital. He was loyal to Jimin. Some fans who managed to see from a distance mentioned that Jungkook was seen holding Jimin's hand. Once in a while she shed tears, creates a moving scene. Armies around the world continue to hope and pray that Jimin recovers soon. Many said that they will continue to wait patiently and do not expect new activities from BTS until Jimin is completely healthy again. One of the Army of Brazil wrote, "Jimin's health is more important than anything. We'll wait however long it takes." In the midst of this worry, one thing that is again proven is how strong the love between BTS members and also between BTS and Army. Hopefully Jimin recovers soon and Jungkook can return to smiling as usual. The world is still waiting for Jimin's sweet smile and the incredible spirit of their golden Magne. We will continue to update this news. Stay with us for the latest information on Jimin's condition. Hours after the shocking news of Jimin's condition spread widely, the atmosphere in the hospital where he was treated was still filled with tension and hope. However, a little relief news finally came around 3:00 a.m. local time. One of the medical staff confirmed that Jimin had regained consciousness and began to respond slowly. According to information from sources close to the BTS family, Jimin opened his eyes slowly and immediately called Jungkook's name. This moment was so touching, making Jungkook, who was next to him, immediately shed tears. He just whispered softly "Cook," and his hands are clenched, said a nurse who witnessed the moment. Jungkook, who still wears a black hoodie and had to disguise his whereabouts, he doesn't seem to care about anyone around him. The focus is on Jimin. He was even said to have refused to rest or eat before making sure that Hyung's condition is stable. "We asked him to rest for a while, but he said, 'I'm not here to sleep. I'm here for Jimin,'" said a management staff who joined the guard at the hospital. Shortly after Jimin came to his senses, representatives of Big Hit Music again released a short official statement. "We are pleased to inform you that BTS's Jimin has now regained consciousness and is making positive progress. He will remain under medical supervision for the time being. We ask for understanding and support from all parties." The news of Jimin's improving condition was immediately greeted with overwhelming gratitude from the fans. From Seoul, Tokyo, Paris, to New York, the Army staged solidarity actions in a touching way. Some Army communities in various countries even held online prayer events and lit candles as a form of support. Not only that, Jimin's mural with a message "Stay Strong" appeared spontaneously in some corner of a large city in Asia and Europe. On Twitter, the new trend of hashtag Jimin Stay Strong is beginning to dominate the global conversation. The army also began organizing donations on Jimin's behalf to help children's hospitals as a form of symbolic support. Meanwhile, the hashtag Jungkook also went viral. After many videos and photos of him crying and keeping Jimin circulating, many admired his loyalty as a friend. What did Jungkook do to Jimin tonight? It's not just love, it's family. Write an army from the Philippines. In the midst of a worrying, other BTS members who are undergoing military service still show great concern. Jimin, who is now undergoing the final stages of his military service, reportedly contacted the manager to get live updates every hour. RM and J-Hope send a message that Jungkook reads to encourage Jimin. Even Suga, who is known to be quiet, giving a long message that made many staff in the hospital also touched. The Korean music industry and the world also showed their solidarity. Many other K-pop artists such as IU, TXT, and 17 conveyed prayers through social media. Billboard, Rolling Stone, and Japanese media such as Nikkei Sports and Oricon also covered Jimin's news intensely. According to the hospital, Jimin still needs a full rest for the next few days. Any activity or schedule that has been previously planned is likely to be canceled or postponed. Big Hit Music itself has made sure that Jimin's health is a top priority. Dan will not insist on his involvement in the BTS project until he fully recovers. Jungkook, though not officially giving a statement, he showed by his actions that he would not leave Jimin alone in this situation. He kept grasping Jimin's hand even while sleeping. We see for ourselves how much he cares for his Hyung, said a nurse. This story is not only about the health of an idol, but also about the deep relationship between two best friends, two brothers. They've been through it all together. Jimin and Jungkook were commonly referred to as Jungkook Army, back to prove that behind the glitter of the stage and the camera spotlight, they remain human beings who love each other, support, and take care of each other. Army can now only wait for the next news, with a calmer but still prayerful heart. The world may stop for a moment, but the love for Jimin and Jungkook continues to flow endlessly. Jungkook's emotional state worsens. Staff reveals he cries silently every night, although Jimin's condition is slowly improving. Deep concern still looms over Jungkook's figure. According to a recent report from one of the staff who accompanied them during the hospital, Jungkook had experienced sleep disturbances and loss of appetite for 2 consecutive days. He tried to be strong in front of Jimin, smiling and speaking softly. But when Jimin fell asleep, he would be alone in a corner of the room and cry in silence, said the staff in a sad tone. Jungkook's protective attitude has been seen since their debut, but this time, according to many of their closest people, there are emotions that go much deeper than just ordinary worries. Jungkook looks like he's taking care of the most fragile part of himself. Jimin is not just a colleague, he is like half his soul. When Jimin was sick, Jungkook was devastated, said a Big Hit staffer who has known them both for a long time. Some ARMY began to recall the old moments when Jungkook once said in the interview that Jimin is a figure who always takes care of him in difficult times. If it wasn't for Jimin Hyung, I probably wouldn't be who I am today, said Jungkook in their documentary a few years ago.
I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate for taking control.